cows. Why would you feed it to the cows? The cows are dying.
Mm-hmm.
Something there to killing the cows. I mean, cows got 4 stomachs, you know. They chew their cud and stuff. I mean, they're pretty.
Well, see,
Hardy thing.
We did some research.
Cows are hardy. They are.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
And we did the research on like the noise levels and stuff with animals that
Stress levels.
well, and I brought that to FERC's attention. It's like, look, you know, the noise levels to these animals, they can, you know, lose even with the fracking fluid and stuff. They can lose their ability to, just like if they have a calf. It's like they don't want the calf, you know, and it's just that their maternal instincts get screwed up.
I think right off last August, we had a hay all over our hay field, all over our vehicles, hay wagons parked up there in the upper field.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. The compressor, or
Blew off the old.
the blow off, or tell me about the $100 gift card to where was it, Ponderosa?
Hoss Steak.
Hoss's Steak
Hoss's
and Seafood
Steakhouse.
House.
That they gave the neighbors.
See, what happened was when we were sitting here on the porch, and we have video. It was on a Sunday. It was actually August 23rd. We were sitting here, and we heard a boom, and it sounded like
A jet.
yeah, and it sounded like rain.
Open valve on an air compressor. They get straight air out. That's what it sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
Blowing off.
And it sounded like rain was hitting our roof, our shut roof. And where I was sitting where you were, and he was sitting there, and next thing you know, we started hearing this alarm, and it was like, what in the world? So that's when we went up, we took the video.
You see a spectre truck fly up the road.
Yeah, a spectre truck flew up the road. So we never gave it much thought. We figured, you know, because they were having blow-offs back, you know, left and right, all the time. And was it Monday night? The lady's husband called me, and he was irate. He said, "What the hell happened at the compressor station?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I heard that," you know. And he said, "Heard it. This crap rained down on my kids. What is it?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I don't know," you know. So I said, "Well, look," I said, "you call this number, and I will file a report on FERC for you," which I did. I filed a report on the DEP website. And that was Monday night. Tuesday morning, we've got an airplane just circling our property. Just circling.
You got it on video.
I took video.
10 laps.
Yep.
Come around over the blueberries, over top the sawmill, compressor station, back around again.
Yeah.
So the lady, I was going to her house. This airplane had me so upset when I was Sandy was with me. And I was driving to this woman's house, and this airplane had me so upset that a bird flew in front of my vehicle. I ducked. Okay? I was just so frazzled.
Yeah.
And I pulled down the lady's driveway, and of course they don't have cameras. So I'm snapping pictures, and Sandy's taking video of these big, huge oil drops. And it was like, oh my gosh, you know. So what did I do? Did I come back here?
Called Kevin Tuesday.
I called Kevin Tuesday, the
Spectre Energy.
And I said, "Kevin,
What happened?
What happened at the compressor station Sunday?" He said, "I don't know. I haven't heard anything." I said, "Well, what's all this shit on my vehicle? You know, it's all over the place." "I don't know, but I'll be right out." "You gonna be home?" "Yep." So that was Tuesday. It was about 3-4 o'clock that I called him. He's right up here in Bedford, 10 miles away, or 12 miles away. So he never showed up. So the next morning,
You showed.
not that morning,
What do they call it? A meeting.
we went over to another lady's house that was below the woman that I took pictures of. And we pulled in, and she comes running out of the house, and she's like, "What do you want? You guys just left and said I didn't get anything." And I was like, "Wait a minute, who was here?" She said, "Right here's his card, Kevin McCleary. He was just here. He said we didn't get anything." I said, "Can I take you and show you your vehicle?" She was like, Well, yeah, but we just looked at my vehicle. There's nothing on it. Can I show you your vehicle? Sure. I took her up there around the corner, and there sat her vehicle. And it was just covered with this oil. And the woman just broke. I mean, she went to hysterical level because not only is it not on her vehicle, it's on the grape harbor that the kids are standing there eating. Not only that, it's in the pond that the kids are swimming in. And she freaked. I mean, she just totally freaked. And I was like, and then he called Sandy's cell phone and said, hey, you better get here. Kevin McCleary's here. So we took off to come here. We passed him on the hill. He was going back to Ruby's, where we just left, to tell her that she did get it.
Putting out fires, so to speak.
But what happened was Kevin was here telling him, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, he put the report through my truck.
The reporter was standing right here.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So, I came here and I was at the point that this started on a Sunday. It is now Wednesday. And the sucker's leaving my house at, 6 o'clock in the evening? And I was just, he's handing out paper where don't eat your vegetables. If you do eat your vegetables, wash them with soap and water. And it got me mad because this family that I left the first time, she has what? 4 or 5 little kids?
3.
Is it
4
3?
kids. 3 or 4.
She has kids.
Mm-hmm.
I offered her my garden because they lost their whole garden. And I offered our garden.
Did it physically die?
No.
Or they just didn't want to eat it, yeah.
We mowed it all.
Oh, okay.
So we
Yeah,
didn't know
because-
going along down the road. Hey, there's a right tomato. I'm going to steal it, you know.
Well, we had tomatoes on there that were huge. I got
Yeah.
all the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
We
And-
mowed everything off.
Yeah, because I offered it to her, and I called our lawyer and said, look, they have 3 little kids or 4 little kids, whatever they have. They just lost their garden. That's what they bank on to eat during the winter.
My dad grew up that way.
And he said, did Kevin hand you a piece of paper that tell you not to eat the vegetables in your garden? I said, yes. He said, don't do it, you'll get sued. So Wayne went out and just mowed them off.
Yeah.
We lost our
Green
tomatoes, green peppers, onions, green
Everything.
beans, corn,
Watermelon.
watermelon, strawberries.
Did
everything.
they ever offer to reimburse you for that?
No. They came in here. That was a Wednesday. That was a Wednesday he was here. Saturday was my mom's surprise 60th birthday party. 6 o'clock in the evening, came walking down the sidewalk and said, you didn't get it. And left.
And they didn't give you your $100 gift card?
Then they ran around and they gave everybody $100 gift cards to Hoss's Steak and Seafood House. $100. So if there's a family of 5 and they give you a $100 gift card, that's what you're worth.
What your family's worth.
Right.
Because you don't know what was released. Yeah, they want to say,
When DT was here,
oh yeah, Marty.
toluene in our water.
We had toluene in our water.
He never come back.
Well,
Yeah.
we had toluene.
Coots had
The
toluene.
Coots had toluene, and they told me the toluene was so low not to worry about it. The toluene, where it came from, was they actually got contaminated at the lab. So they must be washing their bottles in the lab with fracking fluid. I don't know, but
So they said that the reason they found the toluene was because of a mix-up at the lab, basically?
yeah, it was contamination at the lab.
Let's kind of switch gears a little. And, I mean, you've spent a lot of time, and you got stacks of papers, and you've done a lot of research here. So this has obviously impacted your life.
Well, we can't go away from the farm. We don't know if no
Dude.
cows will come through the fence or drop over dead somewhere. We're afraid to leave the farm at the amount of time.
Yeah.
Like, you go down, Mom lives 90 miles away. We go down and visit ours hill. We're flying back up the road. Because we don't know what the hell's going to happen here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We don't know if our property's getting drenched with oil. We don't know if cows are coming through the fence. We don't know if the compressor station maybe blew up, a pipeline blew up. And it's constant. It's constant because
It's constant worry.
we don't go anywhere. And if we do go, only one of us goes.
Yeah. And you just showed me, I guess, part of your email log and all the communications. you've had with different agencies, the DEP and the EPA and the gas